And as mentioned, about 80 people were forced to flee their homes due to the possible fumes coming from the chemicals. While no one was hurt, the fear was very real for those in nearby homes and businesses. Cameron Jacobs spoke with some of those affected. He joins us live from the scene. Cameron?
Mimi, this is the scene that caused residents to be evacuated after this nutrient plant caught fire early this morning. A worker told us the sound of small explosions and the mist in the air caused concern for a family that lived just a mile away.
Quarter after 3 or 3:30, a police officer came and told us that the plant next door was on fire and we should do what we need to do to get everybody out of our factory.
Catherine Decker, an employee of Allied Lock, was just about to finish her shift when the news of an evacuation came in.
Every once in a while we heard a few explosions, small explosions, nothing major. Everybody was scared because we didn't know what the explosions were and what kind of fumes were in the area. And when you looked up and saw the billowing smoke, there was a lot of smoke.
However, when Catherine left her shift at Allied, she wasn't able to just go home because minutes later, another officer knocked on her door, which is just over a mile away from the factory, telling her that her family should get out.
The smoke you could visibly see from Amboy, which is where I live, which is a couple miles southeast of the incident. And the smell, you could really smell the chemicals just burning over there. Most of my family lives out here in this little residential area where they were evacuating, and some close friends and stuff. So I just told them if they needed a place to come during the evacuation, they could come to our house.
For these residents, though, the concern wasn't the flames themselves, but the effects of the chemicals in the building that could have in the air if they leaked as a result of the fire. Fortunately, that did not happen, and residents were eventually allowed back in their homes around 7 a.m.
I think the only concern I would have would be the lingering smell and the smoke and the possibility of that causing some illness in the area.
It just kind of gave you a scratchy throat, the fumes, if you were smelling them.
Police and first responders told us in a press conference there were no injuries reported at the scene. Just outside Dixon, I'm Cameron Jacobs, Eyewitness News.
All right, Cameron, thanks for that live report.